on it.
Oh, thank you.
No problem.
Although you guys are all amazing, so it.
Aw, appreciate that, mate. So yeah, she's having a hard time with it this year. Probably because a lot of her shifts ended up being on some of the hottest days of the year.
You know what? And then I could tell because around 2:40, like she got swapped to this car and she had that water bottle on her forehead.
She did.
So I think she was overheating pretty.
She was. She was up on 62 for most of the day, but then I ended up there.
Yeah.
Probably for the best because we actually had quite a few self-centered, egotistical passengers on the car that day. You know, and they were exactly all too thrilled of taking orders from me. Not 6'2", and she's like half a foot shorter than me. Her not feeling that well, suffering from the heat.
And then you know having to deal with that, right?
And those top spots acting all high and mighty. Probably for the best if I went up there and she came back here.
Oh, yeah. Trevor would set them straight up there.
Oh, absolutely. He's not afraid to...
And he's a great guy, though. I really enjoyed Trevor on our crew this year. Oh, you know another guy who would set him straight? Chris.
That he would.
He's a good guy, but don't get on his bad stuff.
Oh, no. This might be the last thing you would ever do.
Oh, and Simon could do it too. I've seen Simon, and you know what? You don't like dealing with hostile passengers, but sometimes on the job, that's what happens.
Yep.
I took longer breaks. If you noticed me on Saturday, I stayed at Shepherd for like an hour and just filmed the drink from the outside. Because back here in Victor 3, it was like oven. I'm like, okay, I gotta get off, get some water. And that's the day I was gonna go ride the boat, but they had to shut down due to wind.
Yeah.
So that's why I made today a priority. I'm like, I'll be on the train later, but I want to go ride the Moines. Could really tell it was an overheating issue with the way she had the water bottle over her forehead. I'm like, oh boy, it's getting hot.
Yeah, I had water bottle on my forehead too. But I was able to power on through. She was just failing fast. So yeah, I'm glad she was able to come back here and just take over the shift.
And
yeah, she wasn't there on Sunday.
And you gotta be careful though when your body's overheating, right? Like, I don't even know how the engine crew was able to power through that day on Saturday. Ryan said it was 41 up there at one point. And it remained 40 for a lot of the day.
It did.
Are we short again?
Pardon?
Are we short again?
No, everyone's on station today.
Oh my God,
Everyone
you
here.
don't need anyone to be sick on Alberta Day, then that'll be.
Oh boy.
But a lot of that, Dawn even said if there's one day I can swap out and take off, it would be that one, but I have no choice.
Same here. Lagan Station.
Say we'll have about like 10,000 people on the train that day or more on Alberta Day throughout the day.
Yeah. To Midnapore Station. Closest access point to
I felt so bad for her on Saturday. I thought, I know. I wasn't feeling it too bad, but in 53, in 53, it was like almost 36. I thought,
wow.
like,
Yeah, that's pretty
when I got on, it was 34, but I think throughout the day it kept
Got it.
on.
Up in 62 and 63, it was up to like 38.
Oh.
Yeah. And we still kept going throughout the day.
How did you guys not shut down?
I have no idea.
Well, they figured there was going to be a lot of people over the weekend, so they just bared it, right? On Sunday, it was a relief, though.
22 degrees.
But don't get mad at me for saying this. I think that day was our first fall wind. I think that first day was our first fall wind for sure. I could tell by the way it felt.
Oh, the Sunday.
Yeah, like the wind
I think
felt
you're
real
right.
falling. So.
I think you're right.
And I hate saying that because,
It's only the beginning of August.
yeah, but we always get a fall wind at the beginning of August.
We do. And even I've noticed in the middle of the night and in the morning, it's getting cooler.
Are you taking off after the Heritage Park seasons? Then you're going, or no, that cruise is not until next year, right?
Well, actually, we booked another one.
Oh man!
Yes, we booked another one. We're leaving October 27th. We're heading to Amsterdam. We're
So literally a couple weeks after Thanksgiving.
Yes, we are. We're going to spend a few days in Amsterdam, take a train to Rotterdam. Then we're going to get on a cruise, go along the Norwegian fjords.
Would you be getting on a steam-powered train again on your tour of the world?
Probably not. There was one railway up in Norway, but that excursion was already booked. We're just on the wait list. So we'll see if we
Never
get a
say
spot.
never, though. You might.
We'll see.
You got the Molly Railway, though.
And we were on the waiting list for a couple of railways in New Zealand this past spring, and we were able to get on. So, plus we have 3 excursions to see the Northern Lights. We're going to see a Viking heritage settlement, and we're going to the Tirpitz Museum, based on the battleship Tirpitz,
It's
the sister ship to the Bismarck.
It's really sad to see the condition of 5931 out front. She's all rusted. She's all rusted and everything.
It breaks my heart every time I go by.
But I don't think the guys here would let these engines get to that condition, right? They take great pride and
There's not much we can do for it. It's way out at the front. There's no connecting railway for it. It's far too big and too heavy for these rails, so we can't bring it down in here to the roundhouse.
now if the rails were compatible enough, you guys would work very hard to get it running.
We might.
But
But it's a big engine. It's going to be expensive to run, to clean, to maintain.
wouldn't it be something to see it run on these rails? Just think of it. Like, if you had big rails and got it running somehow, wouldn't it be like?
It would, yes.
But it's a big engine.
It's just not logistical.
And I mean, you know what? If you go to the back of 5931, I think it
It's
takes like.
massive, like at least 100,000 metric tons.
But I mean,
No, sorry, at least 100 metric tons.
And I think it, if I read it right, it takes over well over 10,000 gallons of water.
It does. And a ridiculous amount of oil. So we would.
It's an oil fire, isn't it?
It is. It was always an oil burner.
But I mean, I kept reading on Facebook that they're trying to get a fundraiser going to cosmetically
They
restore.
are, yes.
But if I wanted to see it, I would want to see it run again. But I mean, that would be 15 to 20 years worth of work.
It would. It's because it's been out there since like the 1960s.
I just wish that it would have been in the condition like these engines. And if Heritage Park could, they definitely would run it if they could, because we pride ourselves on steam engines. But the problem is, we have 3 main engines now. And like, you would have to extend the roundhouse by 10 times just to fit that engine in there.
And it'd be too big for our turntable as well. Too big and too heavy.
Yeah. Would you mind taking this bag and throwing it in my garbage?
Oh, yeah, sure.
So it doesn't blow away on me?
Oh, sure thing.
Because it's trying to. Hi! All these poor bus drivers are probably swamped today because they normally have 2 buses out, but today it's only 1. There we go. Yeah, I started having a bite. I'm like, oh, that's so good that I just ate the whole thing.
I'd be surprised if you didn't.